Here's the little tree all decorated. I'm gonna get in a little closer so y'all can see what we did. Oh, and let me tell you guys, these are from the 99-cent only. They came 8 in a little plastic tube. These little snowflakes came from the 99-cent only. The little ice ones, and then just some white ones. And they came 6. Ooh, it's dark in here. Hello. They came 6 to a pack. There's the little packs. I got the crystal ones, the white ones, and then the bow came in that. So the bow is from the 99-cent only. The lights I already had at the house. And these are my thrifted little Snoopy ornaments that I showed you guys in a haul. And because the little tree reminded us of the Charlie Brown tree, I went ahead and made this our Charlie Brown tree. But I wanted to show you guys how it turned out. With the lights off, all glowy and pretty. I was going to put it in little dude's room, but the cat kept knocking it over, so it's a little safer in my room. What is that? Oh, it's a Snoopy. I'm like, from this angle, it looks like a big black mass of something. It's a Snoopy. But, yeah, just wanted to show you guys the final product. The little tree was, didn't have a tag on it, didn't have a sticker, and the lady at the register let me buy it for $1.99. So $1.99, a couple dollar ornaments, and it's something that we're gonna use for quite a few years, I'm sure. But I just wanted to show it to you guys live and in person. Now let's get on to the other stuff I got. See you in a little bit. Okay, so let's get into the other stuff that I picked up. I think I went thrifting the very next day, the very day after I posted my last haul. I don't know how I ended up at Goodwill, but I'm glad I did because I picked up a few things. And since then, I've gone to a $5 jewelry sale that they have 2 or 3 times a year at my job, and picked up a few last minute whatnots as gifts, and I'll show you guys that too. Have I gone to the Dollar Tree? No, but I'm probably going to be there tomorrow. Yeah, I haven't gone back to the Dollar Tree since my last Dollar Tree extravaganza. But let me show you guys the stuff that I picked up at the thrift. Very, very few little items, but I got to show you guys. These bubble glass, at first I thought they were drinking glasses, but then the funky shape at the bottom just screamed votive to me, so I could try and use them as a glass, but they got the curved lip here, and I don't see that being convenient, and it's just going to be weird. They're votives, okay? But they kind of look brown on camera. They're purple. They're this pretty purple. Let me see if I can. No, it's going to look brown. But I love the bubbles. They're hand blown and it's really pretty. And I got 4 of them. And they were 69 cents each. And I'm going to line them one next to the other on my counter in the bathroom and put some the little battery operated candles. Set that up there just to make it girlier and prettier. You know what? I guess you could put makeup brushes in here, which I would probably do, and then just having the little brushes out would make me kind of go wonky seeing all that stuff out. I know, me talking about stuff when I have all this going on, but yeah, even I have my limits. Y'all see my curtain rod? Y'all see this bowing happening here? That's the cat. That's Ozzy. He decides he wants to hang off of my curtains and causes this mess. He has bent my curtain rod like nobody's business. But anywho, sorry, I got distracted. I saw that back there. But anyway, got 4 of them. So I'm going to put those on my counter. And then I found this awesome, awesome, awesome little shadow box objet d'art. Check this out, guys. Oh, gosh. Can y'all... Do I need to stick something behind it? Do I need to get that out of the way? Oh, y'all are going to see it. Ugh. Okay. Let's pause. Okay. Let's see if this pillow helps. No. It takes away from the beauty of it all. And if I take it away, I want you all to see how pretty and glistening it is, but I'm getting nothing but reflection. Anywho, it says love in stones. Isn't that gorgeous? Script writing, they put all these stones, they lined up, oh goodness, there we go. They lined up these stones to spell out love, but my favorite thing about it is there's scripture on here. It's 1 Corinthians 13:4-8. The love is patient, love is kind. Love does not envy or boast. It is not arrogant or rude. The whole scripture is down here in script, and it's this awesome little shadow box. And it came from the Declare Conference of 2015. Apparently there was some conference going on here in the area, which sounds awesome. I probably would have loved going to that type of thing. I wonder if it was a women's conference or just conference. But I really, really liked it. I thought it was gorgeous. It's Shadow Box Inspirations by Delania. I mean, I'm reading everything in here, but I'm going to have to take a picture because you guys have got to see how gorgeous that is. It's a white frame. The word says love on it, and it stood out to me, and it wasn't until I bought it and got it home and decided that I'm going to take it to work that I realized my coworkers were right about me. I hadn't noticed that I've decorated my office in white picture frames, and a lot of them do have the word love inscribed on them, or their little hearts and that type of thing, and I hadn't realized that I'd gone there, but they pointed it out to me. So when I found this and I'm like, oh, I'm going to add it to my office, I have the perfect spot on the wall for it. I'm like, oh, it's white frame and it has love on it. They got a point. But you know what? They say your heart comes out, so I guess I'm all lovey-dovey inside and it comes out in my decor. I don't know. I really like it, and I'm going to take a picture of it because it is so pretty. The sparkling of the stones is what makes it so pretty. So, and it was only $1.99. Can y'all see that? It's upside down. Anyway, it was $1.99. I was like, no way. So I grabbed it, and I'm trying to be so careful with it because it's so pretty. The only other two things that I got there, don't judge, okay? Don't judge me. These suckers are huge. You know what? Let me not grab this one. I want to show you guys something on this other one. Y'all know I love me some black frames. And I'm going to redo my gallery. Look at this. These suckers are heavy, but they're shadow box. I don't know what it is about me and shadow boxes. I love shadow boxes. And look at all the room for pictures. It's black. It's going to be perfect for the gallery. I just have to reconfigure how I have my wall space. But it's thick. You see that? Dusty. But they're so pretty and they're so heavy. I'm going to have to make sure I anchor these suckers right. But what I wanted to show you, for those of you who are watching this part, or for maybe tumbled onto my page, for those of you that don't thrift, please give it a shot. For clothes, for housewares, for whatever. I just flicked my nose. Okay, check this out. Y'all see that? $39.99. Sticker is still on it. Where is this from? I can't read upside down. But this is what I'm telling you guys. Green Tree Gallery. Don't know where that is. But this is a $39.99 frame. And I paid, let's see, $5.99 for both. Well, not for both, but $5.99 each. And aside from being a little dusty, there's no chips, there's no cracks, there's no, none of the frames are broken. So I can't wait to get creative with some of my pictures and put those in there. This other one has a picture of a little boy. I think this is so wrong, guys. I don't like this. This is somebody's child, okay? And it's all the same picture. At first I thought it was like the pictures that come in the frames. You know how they all come with this fakey family or whatever in there? But that's somebody's child. Those are real baseball pictures. If you're going to donate stuff, why would you leave something that should be special to you in the frame? I don't get that. I would hate the idea of some weirdo having a picture of my child. I just think they should have taken it out. I think. If there's a name or something on the back, I may get a little investigating and see if I couldn't get these to the owner. But nobody does that anymore. I remember my mom used to write the dates, our birthdays, all kinds of information on the back of the pictures. But everything is all, phone and fancy now that I guess most people don't really think to write on the back of something you actually develop because all of our stuff is stamped digitally. I digress. That's all I picked up. The little votives, that awesome love frame, and these big Mama Jamma frames. And then the other stuff I want to show you is the stuff that I got today at the $5 sale at my job. Some of these are closed, but I'm just giving you the idea. This is a navy blue infinity scarf for my Sissy Poo. Poor thing, she had an accident last year right around Thanksgiving. She took a tumble down the stairs, shattered her arm. She got caught up in her scarf. And ever since then, she's been nervous about wearing scarves. So I'm like, infinity scarves, there's nothing dangling, there's nothing hanging. It'll keep you warm, and it'll keep you from tumbling down the stairs. So I got her that. Hi, Biscuit Poo. He's in a mood. I don't know what his problem is. He's in a mood today, and he shouldn't be because your vacation starts. I picked this. You gonna show me something? Okay, what is all over your face? I'll be right there, Biscuit.
Okay, Mommy.
I got this beautiful scarf, really, really long scarf for my auntie. I thought it was really pretty. I wish I could open them to show you guys, but a scarf is a scarf. A pretty scarf is a pretty scarf, and it just layers at least twice. Really nice. I got her that. And then this sweet little wallet. It's not a clutch because it doesn't have a handle, but it does have the little hooks for you to be able to attach the little wristlet thing that's in there, and I thought it looked really pretty with the scarf. Sorry about all the crackling. And then for my uncle, her hubby, I got him this oops.
Is it me?
No, baby, it's for Nino. This 3-in-1 keychain. It's a nail clipper, bottle opener, and a keychain. Dallas Cowboys, yoo-hoo, win or lose. I'm loyal. And these rubber grip cowboy gloves. He loves cowboys. So I grabbed that for them. Yes, baby, for Nino. And then for myself. Now, I had put all this stuff back initially. But I have to show you guys something, and I don't want you all to judge. Some of you might feel me. Some of you might want to call the paddy wagon folks on me. But I have always wanted what I'm about to show you. Always. And I couldn't resist it. And anytime I see them anywhere, they're between $15 to $30, depending on where you go. And it's the $5 sale. My gosh, my hair is thin. Look. Don't judge me. Don't laugh. I have always wanted a tiara. I've always wanted to be a princess. And it was $5, and it's heavy, and the stones are pretty, and it's shiny, and I'm not going to wear it. I'm going to display it somewhere. It was just gorgeous, and I couldn't resist it. I said, you know what? I've always wanted one. I'm just going to go ahead and get one. Let me separate these two, because this can get ugly real fast. Hold on. Okay, they love each other. They play together, but the cat was asleep, and little dude will run in here and antagonize him and get him all frisky, and then scratches happen. So I had to busy little dude somewhere else. He wanted to show me something on the internet anyway. I have got everything on his list, and he keeps finding things that he wants to show me in the Walmart sale ads and Target sale ads and that type of thing. Sorry, I just rattled on again. I showed y'all the tiara. I love a big, bold, in-your-face necklace. Look. I don't have anything like this. This is the color birthstone of my oldest. Let me pop this sucker out of here so we can get the true view. Now, Walmart right now has a lot of their really nice statement necklaces out for, depending on your Walmart, because some of you guys are finding these things for $1 or $5. My Walmart is still selling the sets for $7, and they're not as grandiose as this. Look, the little earrings, so pretty. Look at that little braid, little brown braid. The gorgeousness of it all, so pretty. Look at that. So pretty. Ooh, I might work with that. I don't know what it is. I'm obsessed with these. Absolutely obsessed. Look at that. Blingage. Love it. The earrings. I think I like, no, I'm not going to say. I was going to say, I think I like the earrings better than the necklace. Lies. I love it all. So gorgeous. And then, as if that wasn't in your face enough. Ooh, sorry. Big old forehead. I had to have this one. Look. Oops. That's backwards. What the heck? Okay. There. Look at the loveliness. Isn't that pretty? You got pearls on pearls. And you got little stones. And then you have... What, baby?
Are you done?
In a little bit. And then you have these little pearly bobbly ball earrings. Makes noise. I don't know what it is about me liking noisy things, but isn't that pretty? So pretty. Love it. $5. And it's nice heavy stuff. And yes, it's fake, but it doesn't look real fake. And the gold isn't this off gold color. It's really pretty. And then the only other thing that I bought for myself, I could not resist this. Look. It's a little keychain. Isn't he pretty? And he's not just pretty in the front. He's pretty in the back. Look at that. So nice. I love it. I love it. Now, I could have gone crazy here because they had so many. Look at him. He's so pretty. I love him. I love him. I love him. I love him. That's it. That's all I picked up. It's just these things that I had to have. And I had put them back my first trip down there, and then around 2 o'clock I'm like, oh, I have to go down there because today was going to be their last day and they don't come back until, I don't know, June or July. And the last time they came, they did not have that type of stuff. So that's it. That's everything I wanted to show you guys. I'm going out to finish my Christmas shopping tomorrow, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to end up at a thrift store or two. Because little dude is already wanting to know if we're going to hit a few thrift stores. So I'll probably be back. Is that everything? Yeah, that's everything. Hopefully it's not too long a video. I'm going to take a picture of that love thing and attach it at the end just so you guys can see the detail of it. It's so pretty. So until my next go around, hold on. Let me see if he wants to say something because he was asking if I was going to finish. And he has been in a mood. I don't know why. Hold on. Caleb. But I have to have him say something. Oh, there he is. I'm finished.
Ah! What?
I'm finished. It's still on. Did you want to say something?
Yes.
What do you want to say? Oh, Mr. Moody Pants. What did you want to say?
Did you stop by already?
No, not yet. It's still running. See? But I knew if I turned it off, you were going to have a fit. What is going on with this hair? What do you want to say? Thanks for watching. Until our next go around, we will see you guys later. Hello. You gonna say something? I'm gonna turn it off. What are you gonna say?
No.
What are you gonna say? What are you gonna say? Okay. We're done. What do you want to say?
Good night.
Good night.